Welcome to Hominy, Oklahoma. Located in Osage County, a settlement was created in the 1870s along a creek they named for their tribal leader, Walks in the Night, or Hon-Mon-In. Fewer than 500 populated the settlement at the time of Oklahoma statehood in 1907. The cultural mix and revenue source changed dramatically in 1916 with the discovery of the Hominy oil field. In 1927, the Hominy Indians professional football team, a team comprised of 14 tribes, defeated the NFL champion New York Giants. Chronicled in the 2013 movie Playground of the Native Son, the story depicts one of football's greatest upsets. In 2004, Hominy rang the bell of its old schoolhouse to depict the 100th anniversary of the building. The school started as a single-room building paid for by raffles, food sales, and donations. Now occupied by the school's administrative offices and boardroom, the building is partially known for the peculiar reversal of the 4 in the engraved keystone above the front door. Our schools have been a cornerstone of our community. In 2011, the school board implemented a long-range plan that would allow Hominy to seek much-needed facility funding without continually raising taxes for the district. On October 8th, the school asked the community to vote on an 8-year, $5.285 million bond that will greatly improve safety and security while also updating facilities throughout the district, all without raising taxes.
My name is Doyle Edwards. I'm Superintendent of Schools here at Hominy. I've been in this district for 32 years. Our elementary school is close to 60 years old. It's had very little done to it in that 60 years. Lots of maintenance fees throughout the year. We have a lot of safety issues with our students having to be exposed as they go to the office, from building A, go to PE and the cafeteria, having to walk from building D to building A to be exposed to different dangers crossing the street.
At the elementary school, the bond will pay for expanding and consolidating classrooms into Building A, which will allow the students to stay in one continuous building as they traverse between classrooms, offices, the gymnasium, and the cafeteria. It will add 7 new classrooms, a library, and new ADA-compliant restrooms. It will also update the existing structure while adding a secure entrance. The high school will also receive a secure entrance, updated finishes throughout, new HVAC, and will relocate the alternative education classroom where the old chiller room is in the main building. This will ensure that every student is under one roof.
The high school building is almost 50 years old. Our alt-ed building right now is a prefab. Those kids are located outside of the larger building. As we convert the boiler room and the HVAC system, we would be able to convert that to a classroom, which would allow all of our kids to be contained in the same building.
The baseball and softball fields will get new lights that allow for night games and practices.
Our baseball and softball field are very good facilities. They're as good as anybody in this area, but there's no lights. And I think we're one of the few, if not the only, school our size in this area that doesn't have lights on their field.
My name is Janine Stewart. I was born and raised in Hominy. My dad graduated from Hominy in 1939. From the old building down in the south part of town, and that's where I graduated. But I still have grandkids in school, and I just care a lot about the school. I care a lot about our town and especially the kids. I think probably the most important thing to me out of all of this is the safety for the students. I'm very excited about the possibility of having the kids all together in one area. They won't have to be going across the street.
My name is Jim Hopper. I am a member of the school board. I've been involved with Hominy Schools since we moved back in '09. So my oldest daughter, who's a sophomore, started school here. So the big thing that I am a big fan of is some of the things we're doing to shore up our security concerns and our safety concerns. So with the new part of the elementary school coming in, we eliminate having to cross the road, which is big. I have 2 kids in elementary. For me, yeah, of course, that's personal to me, but also I've got a lot of, nieces and nephews and cousins that are in all of these schools. And so the ability to bring something new, something fresh. Me and my grandma graduated from here and went to some of these schools that our kids are in, which is not a knock, but I think it's just time for us to be able to improve upon what we've already built here in Hominy.
With this process, we built a bond committee within the community. We have 14 different people on the bond committee, and we try to get stakeholders from all different generations and different interest groups, and I think we served that well.
When Doyle Edwards called me and asked me to sit on the bond committee, I was very happy to be able to do that. And we met with Doyle and with the architect company. Yes, there was a good group of people, and with a variety of affiliations with the school.
Collected ideas and what they thought was important within our school and community. Did a survey to rank those items that they thought were most important. The final result is what you see on our ballot.
Since this bond is coordinated to start as our last bond is paid off, there will be no increased taxes.
This board in this district has had a long-range plan since 2011 to keep taxes on an even keel. And this bond goes along with that plan, and taxes will not be increased.
So for us to keep the tax the same and not hurt anyone's pocketbook, I think is very important for our community.
None of this is going to raise taxes. We're just going to extend what we're already paying.
On Tuesday, October 8th, please go out and vote.
In the end, I think this is just the right thing to do for our students. We want to provide the best opportunities, the best facilities we can, and now we need you to come out and vote on October 8th.
I'm very proud of the things that Hominy Schools has provided for our kids, the new buildings we have, and I just want to see us keep moving forward because it is for the students, it is for the kids, it's for the future. And I encourage everyone that is registered to vote to get out, go to the polls, and cast your ballot on October 8th.
You look at the small communities all around Hominy, Barnsdall, Pawhuska, Fairfax is coming up, Newkirk's done a lot. Those people are all investing in their community, all investing in their schools, and that's a big driver for Hominy. It's a big driver for a lot of these towns, and so for us to be competitive, I think it's something that we had to make a move on, and I'm excited that we're doing it. Hominy residents, I think it's very important that we invest in our community. October 8th, you have a choice to go out and make a decision that's going to affect not only our children, but everyone that lives here. And when you exercise that right, I believe you're giving us an ability to attract talent. When you go to the polls and make your decision, bring all of that pride, all of that victory that you have in our school, in our little town, and make your voice heard and give opportunity to Hominy and to new talent coming into Hominy.